my craft friends! In this video, we're going to be DIY crafting some simple fall projects. And the best part about these projects is that they're easy to do, they're affordable, and the best part is they have a high quality finish. So let's go ahead and get started.
For DIY number 1, we're going to be working with these sitter pumpkins I purchased from Dollar General for just $1. The other supplies we're going to need are either a pipe cleaner or I have these green stems and some felt. We'll remove the tags, then we're going to flip our pumpkins over facing down. Now we're going to take our pipe cleaners, or in my instance I'm using these little greenery pieces, and we're going to find the middle by folding them in half. Once we have those folded in half, we're then going to cut 3 pieces of this felt. Now that we have our felt pieces cut, we're going to take our glue gun and we're going to glue our little stems to the back side of our pumpkins. And you can do this either way. You can do them horizontally or vertically. I'm going to do 2 of mine horizontally and 1 vertically, and I'll show you that in just a minute. You'll just lay your piece of greenery or your pipe cleaner in the glue puddle, and then you'll attach the felt over that. I like using the felt because it gives it more strength. And then you'll just finish up the rest of your pumpkins, and you can do as many as you want depending on the size of your wreath, and that's what we're making, wreath embellishments. Then you'll see I did 2 horizontal and 1 vertical. The vertical is going to go at the bottom of my wreath and the horizontals will go on the side. Then I brought in this cute ribbon. I made this beautiful bow. I also attached a piece of greenery to it with a piece of felt so I can remove it and interchange with other pieces. Now this is the wreath that I use for my everyday, and I use it for every season actually. And I'm just going to put the bow on there, and then I will put the pumpkins on and attach them. And it's easy. You'll just put it on there, twist the back with your little ties, and then fold it up against the wreath, and you cannot see them at all. And here we are, finished with our beautiful wreath. I think these are the perfect addition to any wreath.
What do you guys think of this first project? I think it turned out so adorable, and it's so simple and affordable. I love the mustard yellow pumpkins. What do you guys think? Which color would you pick? The cream, the mustard, or the orange? Now we're moving on to DIY number 2. I have to say, this is so cute, this one. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So let's get started.
For this, you're going to need this cute little wooden box. I purchased this one at Michael's for $1. You'll also need some small bowl filler. I got this at Dollar General, these little apples. And then I had these little stencils on hand from last year. And as you'll see, they're the self-adhesive kind, so they're really just one use. But I'm going to use this one, and it says Autumn is my favorite color. Now that I have my stencil cut out, I then peeled the backing and attached it to the inside of my little wooden box. Putting it high enough in the box to make space for the bottom. I then decided to make a little bit of a fall ombre color. And I started out with the red, and I finished with this beautiful pumpkin orange. And I like to stencil with a makeup sponge, which I'm actually going to cut this one down because it's a little bit too wide and I want to have more control since it's a small space I'm stenciling. And like I said, I just start with the red and I do about half of the stencil. Then I come in with the orange and kind of blend the top with the bottom. Once I have it painted, I'm then going to peel my stencil. I love peeling the stencils. It is so rewarding. Look at that cute little design. Next, we're going to take some of these miniature apples and we're going to glue them inside our box at the bottom. I think these are the most adorable miniature apples. And once you figure out how many apples or little pieces your box will hold, then we're just going to glue them down with some hot glue. And mine holds 4. And I have a question for you. When you think of fall, do you think of pumpkins or apples? Or both?
So what did you guys think of this cute little DIY? I think this is one of my favorites. It's so simple, and yet it's perfect, I think, for fall. It'd be perfect to sit on a shelf or maybe even a tiered tray. Now, I know they say tiered trays are out right now, but hey, what I say is whatever style you like, that's what's in style. Now we're moving on to DIY number 3. And this one, I have to say, is possibly my favorite out of the 3. But it turned out so cute. I couldn't wait to show you guys. So let's go ahead and get started.
For this DIY, we're going to be working with these cute mushroom wood ornaments from Dollar Tree, some twine, this plank from Walmart, and this stencil I purchased from Hobby Lobby. We start our project by picking out 3 of our mushroom ornaments. Now that we have them picked out, we're going to paint them. I'm going to paint mine this rustic kind of gingerbread brown, and I'm just going to paint the caps or the tops of my mushrooms. Now that I have that done, I'm going to paint the stems a tan color. After I have my stems painted, I wanted to distress my mushrooms, so I brought in a fine grit sandpaper and distressed the top caps of my mushrooms. Now that we have them sanded, we're going to stencil them. I start by laying them on a piece of paper, and I get out my stencil and I lay it across the caps of my mushrooms. And I'm just adjusting my mushrooms so the stencil covers all 3. Then I'm going to take this lighter kind of rusty brown color. It's just a little bit lighter tone than the brown that I used. And I'm going to stencil them with a makeup sponge. Now that I have them stenciled, I removed my stencil, and this is what they look like. I think they are so cute. I purchased this stencil at Hobby Lobby for 62 cents on clearance. Best 62 cents I've spent. Look at those little cute mushrooms. So adorable. Once we have them stenciled, we're going to move on and prepare our plank. And to do that, it's very simple. We're just going to remove the wrapping and lay it out. Now I wanted to do 3 mushrooms across my board, but I thought they looked kind of boring just laying there flat, so I decided to raise them a little bit with some of these little wood blocks. They're actually the tumbling tower blocks from the Dollar Tree. And I just glued them to the back side of my mushrooms. And then I just proceeded to glue the mushrooms to my wood plank. Now you'll see I'm putting them a little bit high on my wood plank, and that's on purpose because I wanted to add some detail to the bottom below the mushrooms. And for that, I'm going to be using one of these cute little spindles. I purchased these years ago and I have a giant bag of them, but I had this one stained and I thought this is going to be perfect addition to my rustic little mushrooms. Now that we have that spindle glued on, this is what we have so far. But I wanted to hide those little holes at the top of the ornaments, so I decided to make 3 small bows with this twine and glue a bow at the top of each little mushroom. Then we're left with this cute, rustic little mushroom plaque.
I think this turned out so adorable. What do you guys think? I love how it came out with its little rustic look, so affordable. And I love these cute little mushroom wood cutout ornaments, you know, because sometimes we buy them and we think, oh, they're so cute, we'll do something with them, but then we end up not figuring out what to do with them. So I'm always trying to figure out, what can I do with these cute little wood ornaments? And I think this project came out so cute. What do you guys think? Well, now we're going to continue on and we're going to do like a bonus DIY. It's not really a DIY, actually. It's very simple, and it has something to do with these mushrooms. Hint, hint.
And for number 4, or the bonus DIY, it's very simple. I just took a string of beads that I purchased from Hobby Lobby and I attached 5 of the mushroom ornaments. Then we have this fun mushroom banner that matches that wood plaque perfectly.
So my craft friends, that wraps it up for these 3 fun projects with the bonus project. What did you guys think? Did you like 1, 2, or 3? Leave it in the comments below and let me know what your favorites were. I'd say my favorites were probably a tie between 2 and 3, but I really love 3 with those cute little mushrooms. Well, if you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so because we'd love to have you here at Sweet Bay Lane. And until next time, make sure and keep it crafty.